So, here I am back in. Wow. Here I am back in Classic 0.0.13a, where today I sort of want to plan out an outline for what I'm gonna. It's gonna be like a city, but it's not Severus City, since that's from Sulfur Network, but like Salazar City, no, that's too similar. Like Marvolo City. Yeah, that. But what I'm doing right now is I'm just sort of building the road. Because, or well, this isn't really going to be a road. There are going to be actual roads in the city. This is just a little bit of a pathway. And like being able to connect things with pathways a little easier is one benefit of using one of the long worlds. But but it comes at the cost of not being able to build huge structures like this this right here would be problematic. I am already sort of beginning to think about the possibility that I might go through a survival test version, and so I'm building these paths out of stone, and I'm going to build my main city buildings primarily out of stone to sort of minimize the possibility of them getting griefed by something. And like, the sidewalk should be 1 block wide, because that's how wide a sidewalk is, but for wide a sidewalk is, not a side block. But when building in Minecraft, for some reason, things seem smaller than they are. Like, I'm gonna start building the road out of, cobble, since I don't have anything else to build it out of. And, like, this is where that sort of block swapping functionality would become useful if you could actually control when it happens instead of having to line something up, because when you're having to line things up, it's slower than breaking blocks and replacing them. But when you're not lining things up... Let me just make sure I'm picking up my audio. But when you are lining things up, you have to focus on lining things up, and so it goes slower. Unless that exact thing happens where you place blocks inside of it. Like, I personally wish Notch had kept that, at least in creative mode. I know it would, like, cause problems for survival mode. Maybe, like, if he implemented it in survival mode, it would... just be blocks that you could break with your hand. Like, imagine, like, holding control or something, and, like, alt, and punching a block while holding another block, and having that other block replace the block. This would be useful for replacing things like grass and dirt. Maybe you could set a tool for it to use. I don't know. Though actually, should I offset the road down one? Yeah, because like usually your sidewalk is a little bit like set above the road. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do. Like, once I get slabs, I'll change it, but that's what I want to do. Now, I sort of need to be careful because I only have 32 blocks of height to work with, and so there's a limit to how large my buildings can get. I'm thinking I want to make each story like 4 blocks, and then the ceiling, so I have space to do some sort of interior decoration. So I think I want to just make this a 4-story building. I want to make it in a 16 by 16 lot, so it's gonna be like, I think 15 by 13 on the outside, and then 13 by 11 on the inside. Though actually, I do want to give it a bit of depth, so I'm going to do this sort of frame thing. So I decided to put wooden floors and other wooden things on the inside because once I'm actually in survival test, I'll be like I'll have boarded all these windows up with glass anyway, so I mean, boarded them up with glass, okay, but it keeps the creepers out. So I'd call it boarding it up. Hello, Steve. You are in the way. You're in the way. You're in the way of me building my floor. I just realized I recorded the last clip without my microphone. Block swappy actually coming in clutch here. stone block. I wanted to place a stone block here, but block swapping made it so I placed it here, overriding the wood block that was there, but that was another place where I wanted to place a stone block, so that's good. First building complete. Now, this was a pretty big build, and I don't know if I want to do another build like that this episode. So maybe I can build something that's a little easier to make. Like a big old donut shop. Why am I building a donut shop? Well, I actually made a donut shop back in my very first world. My very first classic world. I like the idea of having a donut shop. So, like, this is the door. And these are, like, the windows out front, indicating the sorts of pastries available. I'd imagine that this shop, as well as donuts, it has, like, maybe small muffins or cupcakes or something, also probably coffee to go with the donuts, but it'll primarily be a donut place. Maybe some, like, vending machines for other treats. I think the reason I wanted to make a donut shop initially in that original world was because the donut shop I made had a big, like, it had, like, a big, donut sign. Sort of like the Steven Universe donut shop. Also, I have been rewatching Steven Universe lately. So, donut shop finished. Now I'm wondering what to put over here. Maybe another one of these big ad buildings. Maybe make it shorter or smaller. Both. Yeah, my builds still only take up a rather... Is the world not 256 wide? Oh, I think it might be 128. Let me actually count. I'm also going to build like a little bit of a wall around the world just to count. And so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, E 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 64. Yeah, no, it's 256. I thought it might have been 128. Now let's go back to building this. So I'm going to select a random spot, and I'm going to build a house there. So here's the house I built in that area. I have made a lot of progress. Now, hopefully this version saves properly and I don't lose all of this. If I do lose all of this, I'll be very upset. Now, I don't think I want to upgrade to 14A tomorrow. Because 14A is kind of a big update, and 14A is a big update, and I don't want to just go straight to it. I'll probably... Next episode will probably be my last episode on 13A. I think next episode I'm actually going to upgrade to 13A03 to switch things up. I'm going to upgrade to 13A03. I don't think it'll have anything over this version, though I'm not super sure, but it'll at least be something. Plus, I'll no longer have to lie and say that this is full 13A in the title, because this is a 13A dev build, which is how I got this flat world in the first place. Anyway, bye!